Thousands of acres of land in Banner County scorched after a Tuesday afternoon wildfire, keeping lots of area fire departments busy. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, firefighters are once again on the front lines after a wildfire broke out in Banner County Tuesday afternoon, growing to more than 2,000 acres in the hills south of McGrew and Albeda as of 8 p.m. last night. Region 22 Emergency Manager Tim Newman says 15 departments were on the scene, with 50 to 60 firefighters and more than 20 apparatus fighting the fire that started near the Williams Gap Wildfire Management Area and was pushed west-northwest in the hills near Wrights Gap Road. Also on hand, 2 single-engine air tankers and a large air tanker out of Colorado making limited retardant drops before nightfall, and Newman told KNEB News more of those aerial assets were expected back in the area today. Residents along Wrights Gap Road were issued voluntary evacuation advisories, and that road is closed from the county line to Road 36 in Banner County. No word yet on a cause of the fire. Well, Gering City Hall was packed with firefighters from the Gering Fire Department Monday evening as the City Council honored them for all their efforts over the past year. Mayor Tony Kaufman read from a part of the proclamation naming September 12th as Firefighter Appreciation Day.
Whereas the Mayor and Council of the City of Gering recognize the hard work, sacrifice, and unwavering dedication and commitment that fire service members have contributed to Gering and surrounding communities. Now, therefore, the Gering City Council does hereby proclaim September 12, 2022 as Firefighter Appreciation Day and encourages all citizens to support with gratitude Gering firefighters who protect our lives and property so diligently every day throughout the year. This day's for you, gentlemen. We appreciate it.
The proclamation said of particular note was work of the Gering firefighters, along with many more from other departments during the August 2022 Carter Canyon wildfire, one of the worst in the history of the community. We'll have more news right after.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back. The South Dakota man who shot a man during a June altercation at the Sheridan County Livestock Sale Barn was back in court yesterday. 44-year-old Gilbert Grooms was arraigned on charges of attempted first-degree murder, 3 counts of use of a firearm to commit a felony, first-degree assault, and terroristic threats. Investigators say following a verbal altercation, Grooms retrieved a shotgun from his vehicle and fired and shot the 35-year-old victim multiple times. Grooms is free after posting 10% of his $250,000 bond and is scheduled to be back in court for a status hearing on November 8th. Well, a Scottsbluff woman who was facing a pair of drug distribution charges following a series of controlled drug buys conducted by the Wing Drug Task Force last year has been sentenced. 39-year-old Kayla McBride was arrested in March on 2 counts of distribution of methamphetamine on or near a playground, both of which were Class 1D felonies. In court documents, investigators say McBride sold meth to cooperating individuals twice in May of 2021 with a total amount of more than 11 grams. On Friday, she was sentenced to a total of 2 years of probation after pleading no contest to attempted distribution of a controlled substance. And hundreds of Panhandle High School students convened at Cougar Palace at Western Nebraska Community College yesterday morning to learn about possible options after graduation. A college fair featured more than 30 colleges, universities, and military options from across the country. Students had the opportunity to talk with representatives, pick up brochures, and learn more about all the different offerings available for them. Scottsbluff High School guidance counselor Adriana Fertig-Marlowe says having so many institutions readily available in a one-stop shop is such an asset for the youth. She says there are many seniors that are already applying for college at this point of the school year, so having more information about those schools helps immensely in the process.
Why love a rain garden? Let me count the ways. Rain gardens contain and filter water runoff while recharging our underground water supply. They provide habitat for birds, bees, and beneficial insects. Native perennials give 4 seasons of color and texture, beautifying a home while increasing its value. Established gardens are low-maintenance, low-water landscape features, colorful, functional, and sustainable. Rain gardens, brought to you by Tri-City Stormwater. Our water, our responsibility.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
We're going to be dealing with some breezy conditions. Going to see that again tomorrow as well. A couple of breezy days coming up. Only isolated storms are expected tonight. We do expect better storm chances tomorrow, especially late. Temps are still going to stay warm out there. And as we look across the region right now, we are, well, mostly in the 50s and 60s across the Cornhusker State. In fact, 50s and 60s will cover pretty much everybody this morning. Closer to the area, it looks like we're in the low to mid 60s. 65 here in Grand Island to get us started off on this Husker Harvest Days Wednesday. Going to see temperatures warm up through the 70s and into the 80s to near 90 by this afternoon. Clouds are going to be on the increase, and so are winds. We'll be dealing with some breezy conditions, 15 to 20, 25 mile an hour gusts at times that we can't rule out. Not going to be overly windy, but certainly enough breeze out there that you're going to notice it. Futurecast, we bring in some of those clouds today. A lot more clouds than what we had yesterday, which will actually make it feel a bit cooler at times. And as we go through the afternoon hours, still clouds out there with us. Showers and storms off to our west. An isolated shower storm overnight tonight. We don't see many of those. Again, a few of them sliding across the area. Then tomorrow during the morning, we could be dealing with some showers here to start the day tomorrow. There'll be a break. I think we'll have a good portion of the day tomorrow be sunny. And then as we get later on into the day, into the afternoon and evening hours, another round of some showers and storms can't be ruled out. Highs today going to be near 90 out there, another very warm day. Lows tonight, 60s to near 70. We'll keep temps up a bit with some clouds out there. And then cooler conditions for tomorrow on our 7-day forecast. About 81, cooler into the low 80s, both Thursday and Friday with a decent chance of some afternoon thunderstorms. The weekend looks dry. We warm up a little bit to start next week, only to cool down by Tuesday and bring in scattered showers into the region and temps falling back into the 70s.
I really like how our OB department takes our limited amount of doctors and turns it into a strength. Even though we only have a couple of people, you get to know them well over your entire pregnancy. We have 2 state-of-the-art labor rooms that are new with our last addition. We have a couple of very nice postpartum rooms also right here in the hospital so they can get as much time with mom and baby as possible.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Well, out here at Husker Harvest Days, we are catching up with the leadership of the Nebraska Bankers Association. We'll cover a broad variety of topics with them. And Stephen Stoll, we'll start with you. He is the NBA chair, also president and CEO of Nebraska Bank. When it comes to Nebraska Bankers, of course, Nebraska and Ag State, you guys are out there supporting the ag industry, right?
We sure are. Banks are the largest lender for ag production in the country.
When it comes to supporting agriculture, what are some ways you guys continue to do that as things are obviously changing across the state of Nebraska and within the ag industry?
Well, of course, we're geared up for land purchases. We're geared up to help people with their operating lines of credit. We're also there to help finance equipment, and we're just here to help be bankers for the communities.
Yeah, and speaking, I mentioned the ag industry because it's big in the state, but it seems like with the banks, it's about supporting your local community where those banks are, right? Talk about that element.
That's right. So, the banks in Nebraska are strong banks, and they do a great job of supporting their communities. Basically, strong banks make strong communities, and strong communities make strong banks.
Important things right there with the community and agriculture. We'll shift over now to the NBA chair-elect, that is Lydell Woodbury. He is the chairman and CEO of First Nebraska Bank. And Lydell, when it comes to the banking industry, of course, you guys need a lot of people to make things go. Talk about the workforce.
We do. We're a little short on workforce right now, and we're looking to create opportunities and provide opportunities to a lot of folks across the state in the banking industry. So the opportunities that we have are very wide and diverse, and they're great jobs to have.
And if you'd like to learn more, you're encouraged to visit anybankers.org.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scotts Bluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. The Community Calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit, based in Alliance, Nebraska, is the only intercity bus serving Nebraska Panhandle communities and Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Panhandle Trails operates a regularly scheduled bus service, assisting you in making connections with Greyhound bus partners, regional airports, healthcare, employment and education opportunities, shopping, family, friends, and more. Panhandle Trails serves the general public of all ages and offers accessible transportation for those with special mobility needs. Let Panhandle Trails help you make your connection. Call 308-761-8747.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, the Nebraska Judicial Resources Commission on Friday approved filling the 12th Judicial District seat of recently retired County Judge Russ Harford and keeping the position here in Chadron. The last time a county judge in the Northern Panhandle retired, it took 15 months for Paul West to be named as the replacement for Charles Plants in Alliance as the Panhandle fought off an attempt to shift the judgeship to Omaha. Judge West says since then, a new study on Nebraska's judges proved that while those in the 12th district may have fewer cases, the 5 county and 4 district judges must mean they are busy, if not busier, than their urban counterparts. Judge Harford says the process of finding his successor is now very straightforward and in the hands of the 12th District Judicial Nominating Commission. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.